step outside.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate you taking some time to chat with me after this.
No problem. Thanks for your interest in chatting.
Yeah, no problem at all. First of all, I just want to ask you, recap overall this weekend. It seems like everything just kind of came together for you guys. How would you, recap this weekend overall for your team?
Well, I've said from the beginning, I thought this group had a chance to do something special, and we've got a lot of games in front of us still, but it's such a fun group to coach. And I love their heart posture. I love how they celebrate each other. I think in regards to on the court, obviously different nights, different players have been able to step up big for us. And so I think that makes you a little bit hard to scout. Defensively, we continue to have work to do as well, but we know that it's November, it's early in the season. More than anything, I love the heart posture of this team. I think they play hard. They play for each other, and you're really, really resilient.
What can you say about Lauren Hansen? What a game for her today, 34 points. That's obviously a career high. What would you say about her game today?
Yeah, I would say, well, first of all, really happy for her. Obviously, we wanted to get her back closer to home, and it's not as close to home as we would have liked, but it was the best we could do. And I know she had some family here, but as happy as I am for her, I'm not surprised. I mean, that kid puts in a lot of work, and I think sometimes when you put in the time, you start pressing a little bit when games come around, and just knew that she had not gotten into her flow yet. Now, 7 of 9, I think I don't have the stats in front of me. I mean, obviously, or 9 threes. I mean, shot the ball very well, but the kid's got that kind of firepower. I mean, she's shifty, she's gamey. She can score on 3 levels. And so we see a lot of that in practice. And now, the big part there is the consistency. But like I said, really, really happy for her, but not necessarily surprised.
Well, obviously you mentioned it a little bit. How tough does it make your team when you kind of have all these different players? You never know from another team's perspective who's going to come out and drop 34 points, have a double-double. You never know.
Yeah, I think that does make you a little bit harder to scout. And there's still other kids that maybe haven't had that opportunity to shine yet. But more than anything, to be honest with you, is just the heart posture of this team. I keep talking about it, but kids that have really leaned into the front of the jersey. I've seen so much growth in the last 6 months on the court, off the court, in that locker room. And I'm so proud of them. I'm happy for them. I'm really proud of them, and it's fun to go to battle with them. It really is a fun group to coach, and it's fun to go to battle with them.
Obviously undefeated start here, 7-0, very early in the season, though, as you mentioned. How do you kind of keep this momentum moving forward as, games obviously will get tougher, and soon you'll be heading into conference play as well?
Yeah, no doubt. We've had some tough non-conference games for sure, but, the whole objective or goal of the non-conference is to try to prepare you for conference play, build some confidence, but challenge you. And we've probably had 3 games so far that we bent, but we didn't break. And I thought we showed really great resiliency and toughness to battle through adversity. And so that's definitely a good sign. I would say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We've got a lot of work to do yet. But to me, and I think to this team too, it's all about mission first, team always. Mission first, team always. We talk about it every single day. And the mission is to get to postseason, the NCAA tournament in March. And so we've got to really take it one day at a time. This is a weekend. There's a lot of upsets across the country. And, we just want to make sure we stayed true to who we were and really focus on one game at a time. And you don't stand still. You either get better or you regress. And so the goal is to continue to try to get better and improve in any areas that we can, even if it's 1% every day.
Finally, I've been hearing from a lot of fans, obviously so excited about this 7-0 start. What can you say about how happy you are to kind of bring this start back to the fans, after you've said it the past few games, rough past 3 seasons, I'd say.
Well, 2 seasons. Don't
you're
don't
right.
Make
Yes.
that worse than what it was. 3 years ago, we were a top 10 team in the country. But last 2 years were really, really tough, very challenging. I mean, COVID didn't help us, but, I'm not so sure we deserve to win some of those games. But this is a group that's really leaned in, like I said, really the growth that I've seen in them. I'm just, and it's not about outcome. It really isn't. It's about the process and who they're becoming throughout the course of this journey. And I've just seen so much growth, so much maturity, in our returning kids, but also big time shout out to our new kids. They have brought so much energy, so much passion, so much, their work ethic is tremendous. And so it really isn't about who the star is on this team. It's about collectively as a group of 14, the sisterhood that they're forming and the bond and just how they're going to battle for each other every day. So I'm like I said, we've got a lot of games left, but great start. And hopefully we can just continue to build on it.
Awesome, Coach. I appreciate your time. Have a good one.
Okay. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Bye.